Getting some shout that now.
Turn it off, Rob. Turn it off.
Welcome to the BOROFANTV vlog, episode 4. Today we are at the Den for the start of the 2018-2019 season. Up the Borough.
Do you reckon guys think today, mate?
Oh,
are you worried?
Yeah, very. I shouldn't be, but first games of the seasons and I can't. When was the last time we won a game on the first game of the season?
Have we ever won a game?
I find it. I think I was trying to answer this question last season, and I honestly can't remember the last time we won on the first day of the season. So let's change that round today, but I can't see it. I just fear the worst.
You can't really take much out of the first game, can you?
No, like you say, if we get big, we're only 3 points behind the leaders. So first game of the season, everyone's full of apprehension and excitement.
They'll be under as much pressure as us today. Well, Millwall are expecting to win promotion, mate.
Well, when you've got a manager like they have, Neil Harris, he's been there a while now, you know, obviously he's doing something right. But Millwall, they never, last season they were practically unbeatable at home, but their squad let them down at the end of the day. It was the size of the squad and the amount of games that they've played. But like you say, they're a formidable force at home. Hopefully the Borough can come and steal something today and put in a better showing than what we did last year towards the end of Gary Monk's reign.
Well, I think after watching pre-season we definitely improved.
What? What?
Sarcasm. I can't believe you only UK friendly when you go win 5-0.
Like you say, pre-season it is what it is, but you've got to take something out of your pre-season. And a 5-0 win against Hartlepool and a 2-0 win against Spennymoor just, you know, it doesn't fill you with confidence.
Well, if that was a 1-1 draw against the likes of Seville or someone like that, mate,
yeah,
you'd take that all day long, or even a 2-1 loss.
Well, even last season we played Augsburg at the Riverside and we beat them 2-1. We've played them again this season. I know it was really early on in the pre-season, but it just shows as the level dropped.
Yeah.
And like you say, we're starting today. I don't think there'll be many teams today starting with the same 11 as what they finished the season with. We'll be starting practically with the same 11 that got knocked out in the playoffs to Aston Villa. So if it wasn't good enough last season, what makes them think it's going to be good enough for this season? So that's the worry. BOROFANTV guesting. We've just had to stop in Newark. There's the Boroughs there, Borough fans there. We've just had to stop in Newark because bit of tyre kicking going on. I thought we had a flat. But I think them two in the back of the van were having a do with each other, just rolling about, just sending the bias a bit wobbly, you know what I mean? But like I say, it's 8:45. We're not doing too bad for time, so we'll get back in the van now and head down to sunny Millwall. Up the Borough. Come on, Borough!
iPhone 1, but it's not all the way in the back.
Get it.
That's for that.
New season, 2018-19, first away game, sunny Millwall.
Sunny Millwall.
Absolutely scorchy though, Gaston.
Good journey down, lads.
Yeah, weren't too bad.
Apart from nearly getting wiped out.
Oh, that was a bit dodgy, that wasn't it?
Brilliant driving.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, like I said, we're down here just before Christmas last year. Winter, cold, it was dark, it was grey, it was gloomy, it was Gary Monk.
Yeah,
and we were absolutely dire.
Yeah, we were sick of the big man when we came out.
Absolutely poor. But like you say, how do you feel about the squad at the moment, Phil?
I'm thinking it's a bit thin, to be honest. I'm thinking this is a perfect game.
Try not to say thin while you're three are studying this.
Oh yeah, that's about right, like Gesty. Yeah, I think it's a perfect game for one of the young lads to come out and make a name for themselves. I think they get picked to start today, they'll be absolutely buzzing and full of confidence, and I think they could win us a game, one of the young lads, you know.
Braithwaite or Harry Chapman today, mate?
I think Harry Chapman's impressed the most, hasn't he? I think pre-season he was class, wasn't he? You know, and that's especially him and Lewis Wing as well. I think them two there, obviously kids-wise, them two have been spoken about the most by Borough fans, haven't they? So I think, you know, I don't think if we go and miss them two started the game or even came on a substitute to make an impact. You know, today's going to be hard. We know how hard it's going to be because last season, I mean, these were on form when we played them. And after the beat us, we went on what, 16 game unbeaten run. So, you know, we know the class of Millwall mid, but you know, we just want to step up and be at their level.
Well, like you say, we're here now at Millwall. We're going to try and meet up with some of their fans, some of their social media guys, and hopefully we'll have a good day and we'll have a happy journey home. Come on, the Borough.
Come on, the Borough.
Right, we're going to do some score predictions. Got a couple of fans here.
Millwall 3-0.
We're going to beat them 3-0. Don't say Millwall 3-0.
Millwall to beat us 3-0.
2-1 Borough. Braithwaite, Aston Belonger. Come on, Borough. Scrappy 1-0. I'll go, well, Nathan Wood off the bench.
Tell you what, Rob's been busy, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been a busy day for BOROFANTV. It's been that busy, we haven't even had time for myself, AJT, Phil and Rob to give our score predictions. They're already in the ground, so this one's down to me and Rob. I'm going to go, first game of the season, bit of an incomplete squad, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Just seen the team there and it looks like Pulis has set us up for a draw.
I think it's going to be 0-0 personally, mate.
Yeah.
I'd take it.
It's not a team that excites me, it's not a team that's going to get us...
No, there's going to be no excitement today, mate. No runs.
So hopefully we get out of here with a draw in our lives. 2-2.
Unbelievable,
Jeff.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Everywhere, mate.
I feel brand new, Phil. Making the cameraman struggle here, aren't we?
Shout out to all the Millwall fans that are ripping me in, Phil. Yeah, I know we're big lads, I know we're like Palmos, but you went 2-0 up and you messed it up. MFC.
Just been a pleasure, Millwall. Thank you very much for your hospitality. You've been lovely people.
Well, back to the side now. We're going back with a smile on our face, aren't we, mate? Because I tell you what, 30 seconds before I blew that whistle, mate, we went.
What was that score again, lads?
2-2, I think.
2-2. Were there 2-0?
And it was 2-0. Actually, no, it was 2-0.
Come on and do the conga.
It was 2-0 at the
87th minute, mate. 87th.
Yeah, 87th minute, and then we came back.
How far we went yesterday?
I'd say, what, an hour, about another hour and a half.
Yeah, not too bad really.
I tell you what, it's a lot better going home when you've got a point in the bag than when you've got absolutely nought. When you came out of the stadium when we came out, expected nothing, do you know what I mean? Like you say, this is a great job, but when you're missing out on endings like that, you know, like you weren't even too sure, were you? The roar was that loud.
Yeah, it was around.
You thought it was Millwall, you know what I mean? Well, like you say, to come away from there with a point, unbelievable, Jeff.
After how we played as well.
Yeah. No, I've never. It's one of the poorest performances I've seen away from home. Even from Gary Monk's time, when things weren't going right for Gary Monk, their last season, we were really poor, but that surpassed it there for 70 minutes. We weren't anywhere near them. We couldn't cope with them.
Awful, wasn't it?
Yeah. But like you say, brought them kids on, played with no fear, and we ended up, you know, getting a point out of it.
I've heard it from a reliable source that there's no point putting 2 kids on when you're 2-0 down, because it's never going to happen, mate.
That lad now is just immortalised himself. But he didn't know.
No.
He didn't know when he was getting interviewed.
No.
Like you say, I don't think we'll do interviews on 80 minutes anymore.
No.
Because
they're just a waste of time.
Makes people look silly. But then you get something like that, which is pure gold.
Yeah.
Like that sunset. Guesty, BOROFANTV, we're at Weatherby Services. We've had to stop there. Phil, AJ, I was cramping up, mate.
Yeah.
And it's that one there on the inner thigh, mate.
Fun,
Absolutely, absolutely unbelievable. I'm trying to find round to get a massage off someone, and
Rob's behind the camera. He's pretty good with his hands.
my options is AJT and Phil, and it's really up towards the groin, so I think I'll suffer.
You're all right, mate.
Yeah.
I can't believe how happy I am after being so disappointed. That joking aside, that is one of the worst away performances I've seen off a Borough team.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
The first 86 minutes.
Yeah. Not even. I'd say.
Until we left.
75 minutes, and then we went purely style and hide it in the box.
Yeah.
And put Flint up front, and we just caused havoc, and they were pinned back, and then we snuck 2 nice goals.
Yeah, first one being Taverniers. I thought Tavernier worked really hard for that goal as well. We said, didn't we, when we seen him do it?
Linked up with Britwell.
But what worried me was, like you say, people have slated us for saying it's only a pre-season friendly, it's only a friendly, We've gone into the first game of the season playing as if it's only a friendly.
Yeah.
I don't care, sorry Gessie, I don't care what people say, friendlies are important, and you have to play the right calibre of team to get the best out of your players.
Yeah.
I'm not being like disrespectful to Accrington Stanley, Rochdale, things like that.
But I get what you're saying there, Phil.
We need to be playing at our level or higher, because it'll make the players put that extra 10% in.
But Phil, AJ, that back four is what we've gone with and all through pre-season, and it wasn't good enough in pre-season. No. Why was it going to be good enough today? Because it was.
The only change
it was woeful.
Woeful. It was.
That was the only change. Gibson wasn't
it was
same,
woeful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, I agree with that. Thought,
yeah, definitely. Like I pointed out in my interview, young Fry, he's a young kid, can't get on his back because we have to support these kids, but it was out of his depth a bit today, and he was a bit lightweight, and
maybe he's
yeah,
go on, mate.
It just wasn't. To be honest, he won't be happy, and I can understand why. But like you say, you've got to get behind the kid and show him some support.
I reckon today, though, our team did feel a little bit of intimidation from maybe the crowd, maybe from the players.
Oh yeah, it's a
when we went there today, man, you heard you know what I mean. You heard the noise from their fans and
the fans are very intimidating, but I don't think their style of play today was as bad as it was as intimidating as it was back at Christmas.
Yeah.
They were sharper than us, they were faster than us, they were fitter than us. Yeah. They ran us ragged. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They won every second ball.
They weren't a fantastic footballing team either, but we made them look decent. Like they said, 2 mistakes, 2 goals.
Every ball they put in the box was a dangerous ball.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, man, how many times we say how easy is that?
Yeah.
Going right through the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you are right there.
Well,
go on, AJ.
No, I was just going to say, let's take nothing away from our comeback, because I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, let's finish on a positive. That comeback.
Yeah.
You looked at the bench and you think, yeah, the youth's there. Players that we do want to stay at the club.
Players that we were impressed with in pre-season.
Yeah, and it's players that we were impressed with last season who were loaned out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Them players now have to stay at the club.
Yeah, and like you say, we brought them on, changed the formation. And what I keep saying, he said he didn't want to start with the team that he finished the season with, but he really did, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the word predictable comes into it. They're set up knowing the team, and they thought, right, we know what to do. But when we shot them young kids on, they didn't have a clue how to deal with us.
No.
Tavernier ran that Tavernier, I thought when he came on, that left mid, mate, he just saw, he was 2 players on him, couldn't get close to him.
He brought the best out of George as well.
Fletcher put himself about. You know what I mean? I don't know what these kids have got to do now against Sheffield United to not be in that team. They like to Tavernier, they like to wing who played centre mid. Not his actual position, do you know what I mean? And Fletcher as well, I thought when Fletcher came on, he helped Sombalong himself, helped Bray, he helped everyone. And I look at it now and I think, what are these guys? I mean, listen, man, if not one of them kids plays on Tuesday night, I will be fuming. What have these kids got to do now in order to play?
Hang on, one sec. Very quick answers. AJ, best moment?
When the second goal went in and Phil took his top off.
Worst moment?
The worst moment today was, let me try and think, probably just being 2-0 down at half time, thinking this could be a long away day.
And overall man of the match?
I've got to give it to anyone. You know, I thought Braithwaite put himself about well today. I'd probably give it to Braithwaite. I thought he was the only one that got the ball really and tried to create an opportunity, especially in the first half. So Braithwaite for me.
Guesty, best moment?
Best moment was being outside the ground and hearing the cheer go up for the second goal. I knew it was us. Do you know what I mean? I knew it was the BOROFAN. And the worst moment was Aidan Flint and Darren Randolph's pantomime for the second goal.
Yeah.
Man of the match?
I'll go Braithwaite.
And Phil, best moment?
Best moment, the second goal going in, it was just electric. Worst moment was meeting and seeing them intimidating horrible fans inside the stadium, because they're not an advert for football. Absolutely disgusting.
I believe they've just won a competition.
Yeah.
Would you like to kindly tell us and the viewers what this competition is?
They won 2017 Family Club of the Year.
Was that the Mafia family?
I don't know.
Or would that be a family with children, do you think?
Hey, listen, we're all football fans. We all go to the game on a Saturday, on it and during the week. But like you say, they're all human beings like us. We're all football fans.
Passionate.
And for people to be saying things to us outside the ground, look, like you say, I love going to Millwall. 99% of the fans are out of this world, great people. Then there's that 1% minority who's still living with the dinosaurs.
And just so everybody does know, these aren't kids.
And for the parents who were sat in the stand next to us, letting the kids make hand gestures and things, I don't know, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
But like you say, Millwall, thanks for having us. 2-0 and you messed it up.
Who's your man of the match?
Man of the match was Johnny Howson.
Yeah.
We thought you were shite.
But now you're alright. Johnny Howson.
Right, this has been Guesty, Phil and AJT on vlog number 4, Series 2. BOROFANTV are back on the road,
yes,
and Borough are on the board.
Up the Borough.
Bring on Tuesday night.